Okay, let's start this video off on a positive note. Ah, shit. Of course it's not recording. Just did a whole bit to camera and it wasn't even recording. Again. Always happens. What up, buttercups? Maybe I should just leave a comment on how I should start these videos. What up, buttercups is out, right? Hey guys, so welcome to probably my most positive video ever. I am positive for COVID-19 now. I don't know how I got it, but on Saturday morning I woke up with a bit of a sore throat. Did a test on Saturday, a lateral flow test, came back negative. So that was all good. I was like, yeah, must just be a sore throat. That went away on Sunday afternoon, so that was fine. Did a test on Monday morning, just a routine test, and yeah, positive. Thought it was a mistake, so took another one, still positive. My wife Sarah, she has managed to avoid it somehow, since we're still living in a very small flat together. I don't know how I managed to catch it, but I think it's almost luck of the draw at the moment. You can catch it even by touching a door handle or something. Because me and my wife have been very careful recently. All through last year, or since the start of the pandemic, we've been pretty careful. Obviously we had a wedding to plan for, and we didn't want to be sick for the wedding. And then over Christmas and things, we really wanted to see friends and family. So like last year we had all regulations and stuff, so we couldn't see everyone. But this year we were determined to see everybody. So we were doing regular testing, we've been wearing masks, we've been using hand sanitizer, been really careful like in crowds and things like that. But yeah, it got me. It tracked me down and it got me. But apart from that, everything's okay. I've not developed any more symptoms. It's Wednesday now, so this is day 3 of isolation. Like, we're fully vaccinated. I know a couple of people over Christmas and New Year who had it, which is unfortunate, but they were bedridden for a few days and that can't be fun. So thankfully, touch wood, I don't know if there's... touch wood, the symptoms don't get worse, and I've been through the worst of it. So yeah, I'm actually trying to squeeze this video in between Amazon deliveries, so if I... couldn't have planned that any better, could? I think this should become an unboxing channel. This is probably one of the most exciting unboxings ever, but they're super handy. Just got a bunch of these little clips. You just use them for like hanging paper and clipping cables and things. I don't know, really handy, really cheap. Highly recommend. I think COVID right now it's a strange one because people, I don't know, if you get the cold or the flu or something like that, people are like, oh, I hope you feel better. But if you catch COVID and you say, yeah, I've got COVID, there's a kind of dark cloud over it all, and it's like, oh, you must have been doing something wrong. You must have not been following the rules. But it just doesn't seem to work like that. Like, we've been following the rules and it's happened, you know? And I don't want there to be like bad stigma around it all. Everyone should kind of be looking out for each other and understanding that it affects everybody different. I know people who have been on the frontline key workers in the intensive care units, and what they've seen sounds just horrendous. So luckily I'm not on that end of the spectrum, but we've all kind of got to be aware that it affects everybody differently. If you're vaccinated, cool. Just please be careful and keep washing your hands, keep wearing masks where you need to, and yeah, just look out for each other. That'd be swell. Hopefully I don't catch it again. Yeah. So shall we take this video in the complete opposite direction and think of positive in a actual positive way? Okay, so for the sake of making this the most positive video I will ever make, let's talk a bit about positivity. So my cousin sent me a video the other day, and it was basically a guy saying how the brain can't comprehend the negative. What he meant by that, well, he gave an example. Basically said, don't think of an elephant. What are you going to do? You think of an elephant. and like a downhill skier is going through trees, it's like don't hit the trees, don't hit the trees, don't hit the trees, or follow the path, follow the path, follow the path. Basically what he meant by it was, if you think of the obstacles, that's all you're going to see. You're only going to see obstacles. But if you think of the path through the obstacles, then that's what you're going to see. I think, especially throughout the past couple of years, it's been really easy to focus on the negatives and what we can't do. But if you look closely, and I know in this industry, in the creative industry, so many opportunities have come from the pandemic, whether it's a new video service you offer because people can't be in the same offices, just things like that, that if you manage to grab them, then they've worked so well for you. Basically finding these little opportunities, these little positives, this little route through the negatives has been so beneficial for so many people. If you see that route through the trees, then that's where you're going to go. I know it's hard to try and do that, but I think definitely it's something I'm going to take into 2022, is to look for the path through the trees and try and grab every opportunity I can, basically. That's the kind of message I want to get across today. Here's another bit of positivity for you. Oh, and another little bit of positivity. Here's a tip for you. If you've got like lots of Zoom calls and things like this, if you find yourself quite dark on the screen, do this. See that? Pull up your emails and use that as kind of your key light. Brighten your screen up if you need to. Perfect. It works a charm. Anyway, yeah, so be positive. I hope some of that rambling at my computer made some sense to you. I hope you took something away from it. I just want to take this moment to thank everyone who subscribed already. It's been amazing. I've only got one video up and I've already got 40 subscribers, which is unbelievable. And thank you so much for commenting and liking the last video. It's been really cool to chat to you guys. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button and leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Hopefully I'm alive in the next video. Please stay safe out there. Keep following the rules if you can, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. So yeah, I'm thinking in the next video of doing a little kind of home office tour. Like, there's not much to see here, it's a tiny little room. But while I'm still in isolation, there's not much more else I can do. Much more else? There's not much more I can do. There's not much else I can do. Yeah, so